Alright, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Maelstrom Arena. So, this time we're just going to do a casual run. I do want to try some new strategies out and see if it works. So we could die like all 15 times in round 1, and I would still post this, but I mean, I would prefer not to. So, what I've been going for lately is more score attacks, and that's like mostly just knowing where everything spawns and what triggers the next wave of enemies. And also just killing things quickly, which I'm already not doing. But if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask. I am more than happy to try to help you out. I may not be the best player at this, but I feel like I've done it enough times to at least give you some either safe strategies just for a completion. And technically, you don't even need Maelstrom weapons. Well, you don't need Maelstrom weapons to do any of this. I just used the Maelstrom bow because it's better than the other one, even if it's not a sharpened one. But for the most part, I feel like I don't even need the bow if I wanted to just put something else on, but that would be like counterproductive. I still don't know how some people like do this in under 30 minutes. It's just unbelievably good. So this one is like a huge priority target. And next one is going to be the boss, I believe. So you want to save your ultimate on this round. Oh, I already messed that one up. As long as you don't stand in like the black little like puddle thingy right there, you should be okay. I screwed that one up really bad. I could have killed that one a few seconds faster, but oh well. So if you are a sorcerer, try to put on the negate for round 2. It helps because on the final boss, you could just negate one of the Centurion bosses, and it prevents it from going into the shield mode, which allows you to make this a little bit easier by only having to kill 2 instead of 3. So a strategy other people use on this round is staying in the middle area because there's only 3 spawns, and what that does is it allows you to kill the things on the left and right easier, and only the middle is the one where you really have to move. Well, not necessarily, but it makes things easier. So of course, kill the one in the center first as priority since you're standing there. And then just AoE it down. Or whatever. If you have to move closer, it's fine. I do believe the spheres are a higher priority, because they are kind of dangerous. Do not stand in red, that's always bad. If you want to play it even riskier, you don't use Vigor, but I'm not good enough to do that yet, so maybe one day. And if they just kind of get close, might as well just kill them. I don't know if this is actually faster, I'm just trying it out, but that's what people do to like save a lot of time. So next round should be the boss right here. I'm gonna save my negate till the second one appears. Alright, so now we're gonna burn this one. Negate should be about 12 seconds, so that should give you enough time to kill the first one immediately. And then now that you only have 2 to worry about, it makes it easier. I don't understand the range on that thing, but it just hits you from really far away. But this stage is a lot of RNG, believe it or not. I think it equalizes the health out, so that's when it goes into shield mode, but it will always go right or like rise and drop in the same order. It's always better to play it safe than dying, so even if you can't kill it, it's fine. And there's round 2. I don't know if I saved that much time on it, but it's fine. And unfortunately, I still want the items. Even it's still free money, essentially. So in this stage, I'm not really too sure on the priority targets. I just know which rounds to use ults and which rounds not. But overall, I don't exactly know all the spawns like off the top of my head which ones are the priorities. I just kind of kill things. So this one is the boss area. One there's 2 portals in the first stage. If you're having trouble, save the Wamasu for last. Because that one, if you stand in front of it for too long, you're just probably going to die. Try to kill the stranglers as fast as possible if you can. Those will pull you in and just probably kill you. So in the second round, you're going to want to use your ult on the boss. I'm still probably going to die too, the entire like thing. So if you're having troubles, just kill all the ads first and then worry about the boss last. It's better to play it safe. If you can, try to like dot the portals, just because there's literally only like 4 spawns. It's either on here or behind it for the other one, the Strangler. So after this stage is the boss one. So just try not to do anything dumb. If you can, just play it safe. Just kill all the ads before the boss. The boss pulls you into the water if you're too far away. So if you could burn it before that, it's great. Alright, so we're coming up to the boss where you see the Lamia, a lady. That's where she comes out of. That's the portal. Try to kite it in circles if you can't out DPS it. Reasoning for that is you can't really just outrun it, so it's always better just have dots up at all times. At 75%, she drops her ads. If you can't kill it fast enough, just keep doing what I'm doing. Just kill the ads in a circle, and you'll be fine. Alright, so next round, I would consider this the easiest. One of the easier rounds, even though I still died to it. There's going to be 2 portal summoning from here, and then there's going to be enemies behind you. So you kill this one as fast as possible, which triggers the second one. We'll look behind you. There are always going to be enemies. And this is only just a healer, but it's fine. So you could, if you're having troubles with this boss, you could ulti it, but honestly, I don't think it's the highest priority. Unless you're a Nightblade and you're using like Assassinate or that really cheap skill that only costs like 50. So the priority targets on this round are the spheres, obviously, just because of what just happened. They can pretty much kill you really fast. And so on the second round, you're going to be using your ultimate on the boss just to get rid of it, and then it should be fine. If you can, AoE it. If you can't, it's not a big deal. Just try not to get hit by the beam thingy. It does. It hurts a lot. So boss is down now. That was the highest priority. And you should be good to go. This is how I do things. Obviously, there are probably better strats out there, but it's what I use to complete it. Spheres are dangerous. Like, I would consider them top priority over everything. Technically, if you missed your ulti chance over here, you could use it here. It's kind of dangerous. Sometimes you can kill it quicker, depending on how you're playing. Well, obviously you can, but I messed up a little bit there. Just trying not to die for the most part. Alright, so there should be bosses over here. If you kill the healers, oh god, I got knocked. They usually shouldn't take this long. So the boss is now just stay under it. I would consider this one of the easiest bosses. I know some other people stand directly under it and damage, but I find that standing on the outer ring or like the outer side and having your camera face inwards is a little bit easier. And I know you could just burn it here, but I'm playing it a little bit safer, just killing all the ads, because there's going to be a spear that follows you, and then you're going to get by... Oh, God. So this second phase, you should be able to burn it down. If you can't, just repeat. Alright, that's round 4. Alright, so this round is where you see a difficulty spike. I assume anyone who's attempted Vet Maelstrom knows this. First one, I would always consider this one as a priority. Usually the archers, but this one, for some reason, has a weird box. So the first round, what you're going to want to do is try to save up your ult a little bit for the final, or the boss of the thingy. And then there's going to be one more spawn over here. You can kill the troll first, and then the archer. So this is where we save our ulti for the boss. The reason why is because she turns into a werewolf form and negates a lot of damage. Oh god. That's so I don't understand where the troll breakers spawn sometimes. Or like which platform they go to and what triggers them to go to a certain platform. But ideally you want to be on the top one. I think I missed an archer. Now don't use your ultimate on this one if you have it. This one's a very easy to do boss, he won't kill you. And you just burn it. So stage 3 is a tricky one. Or like round 3. Simply because there are the ice atronach. I could die on here too, it's kind of tricky. Oh god, that was kind of bad. I might... I didn't want to do that, but apparently I didn't see it. So ideally you want to kill the archers first, if possible. Because they are the ones that will kill you faster than the other ones. And then trolls, I really still don't understand what triggers them to go into certain platforms. You have to be like at the edge. Once I figure that out, I'm pretty sure this arena will be super easy. So next round is where we have the huge giants. Just stay on one of the platforms and then you should, you know, don't get kicked by them and you should be okay. You might get feared, don't panic. If you get hit by that, you could die potentially. Just try not to get hit by that. So there's 2 over here. What you're gonna want to do is drop dots and slows. I don't understand the troll spawn again. If you can, save your ulti for the boss. It makes the final round go quicker, but you'll... Alright, so here you're going to want to stay at the top one. This is my strategy. People do it differently. And just drop your ult on the boss. Watch its health though. If you can see it go below 75%, that's when you get off the platform immediately. Oh god, I kind of messed that one up a little bit. So this boss pretty much depends on how you play. If you kill fast, you'll be fine. If not, once he turns red, you get off this platform again. And if you can, just focus the boss. You don't need to take anything else. The reason why is the 3rd platform doesn't break. And if you can kill the boss fast enough, the ads aren't even a problem. Okay. So stage 6. The first set of ads comes out over here, and then right after you kill the 2 guards over here, there's going to be a scorpion spawning right there. Okay, apparently that did not work. Once again, scorpion spawns over here. It's pretty much just spawn knowledge. I think, for the most part, people ask me, like, how do you do this? Like, what items are you using? To be honest, you could beat Maelstrom with pretty much anything. What I value the most in all of this is pretty much just knowing where things spawn. So regardless of if you are playing this on normal or veteran, I believe just knowing where like priority spawn targets are. So this stage, it has a mechanic where they just spawn the spiders. Technically you can kill them, but it's not easy, so just bringing them to a light is the best way to get rid of them. In normal, you might be able to get away with just killing them, but I mean, it's still easier regardless. So you want to re-dot when there's only one enemy here. Oh god, I failed that one. You can ulti the big targets. Those are a higher threat. So there's only one light here. We have to go to it. It's kind of scary, actually. Don't stand in red cones. Red cones are bad. So the idea of this stage is you see these little pillars. You want to light all 5 of them. However, you want to do it at critical points where it'll be most effective. If you just break them at any time, it gives you a bonus. Like they all go into like a defensive mode where they just take so much damage. But using at critical times are probably the best option. So the enemy boss over here, the priority, what he's going to do is AoE, and then he's going to negate. Once he negates, you can get out. Don't drop any ultimates until he does that, because they will just get canceled out. Or I could just get one-shotted. That works too. To be honest, I thought he was dead, but apparently not. And if you die, which is unfortunate here, all of the pillars get reset. I don't think I've actually died on this stage that often. Like, I would consider it one of the easier ones, but apparently not today. As long as you're trying to stay mobile and not getting hit by things, you should be okay. Alright, so priority target, get out of the AoE, wait for his negate. He does one. Want to kill him immediately. Try to play it safer. There should be a Atro soon. If you can block those, that's great. If not, just start learning to block them. So stupid, I hate this. So this stage is one before the boss. What it does is it summons 2 Atros or the Lurchers. Those are, I wouldn't say they are a high threat, but the boss out here is a threat. and you want to kill him fast. The reason why you want to kill him fast is because he has a poison ability, and if you can't kill him, he'll just dot you and you'll just die. And you might get stunned, uppercutted, and die. Don't do that. So now there's 2 of them. This is before the boss wave. If you really need to, you can use your ult here, but ultimately I would try to avoid using an ult. Oh my god, why do the lights keep going out? The boss spawned at a weird time. Well, it's not weird, I was expecting it, but kinda wish I had another second. So I want to get the pillars as fast as I can, if possible. This makes it significantly easier. Yeah, I really messed this round up super hard. I wouldn't be surprised if I just died here. Okay, so this is the shield phase. Just burn it. That was what I was intending to do from the very start. Just burn it. But apparently I wasted a little bit of time by doing that and dying, so that kind of messed up the rotation a little bit. Alright, so we're coming up to everyone's most hated stage. It's really, I wouldn't consider this stage hard, more just RNG based. So first spawn is over here, and then the second one will be in the back. How you kill it, really, is these enemies are weak, you can do whatever you want. The thing you have to really worry about is the poison cloud, or the plant. So if possible, you want to try to hold your ult for the boss of this, but I don't think I'll be able to get enough. So yeah, the boss should spawn right here. I don't have enough for my ult, so I'm just gonna have to burn it the hard way, which kind of saves or wastes time. At 50%, yeah, or like when he gets lower like that, that's what happens. He just goes into shield, transforms. You waste a little bit of time. So some of my deaths came from just dying to the poison. Essentially what happens is when those spawn, it just spawns right under the enemies and there's nothing you can do about it. Ideally, if you're good enough, you can just get rid of it. So for the first first 2 rounds, I would say, priority targets are the trolls. I do want to get rid of this. If you can roll out fast enough, and that was not how you do it, like I actually scared myself right there. I walked into it. I don't deserve to live. I think I was in it. Pretty much this stage is full of a lot of burst potential, so ideally do not want to stand in it. So this one used to give me a lot of trouble simply because of his mechanics. So what I usually do is try to face towards the boss at all times. If you can, do not get hit by that, and try to just burst him down. When he raises his arm, That's your cue to move backwards. But if you can kill it fast enough, that's very good. So ideally you want to get rid of all the poison plants that are outside. Or like right in the center, because that's where your main area will be. And this game does not want me to succeed. It spawns things that are weird. Interrupt that, otherwise you will get one-shotted. So we're on stage 4 now. You have to usually be at one of the corners, otherwise it makes it difficult. You will get bursted down really quickly. Venom Collars. Oh god, I walked right into that. The arrow spray prevents healing, and just got quick shotted by fucking everything, which sucks. That was not RNG, that was just me being dumb. And not positioning myself, and this is actually a bad spot for the poison. I couldn't roll. Fail. I want to get rid of all the poison clouds in the awkward spots. Scary. You don't want to get killed by the poison. You could save your ults or use them here. I am gonna choose to save it for the boss, which is coming up next round. If you can, just AoE the trolls down in a circle and you're good to go. Okay, so the boss spawns right there. Kill the thingy. God, that poison. Did you guys see that? The poison plant spawned right under me. I might actually die on this because it's stupid scary. At 75%, he usually starts spawning the ads, which is... oh my god. Stay in there. Whatever you do. Keep heavy attacking, injecting your ranged AoE. I don't know, sometimes that like one-shots me, which is weird. Nothing like whipping. Ooh, I did it on the first try, which I've done it before, but it's scary, and sometimes I just die to dumb things. Okay, next is the Igneous Cistern. This area is not difficult, it's just more... Sometimes you can get bursted down before you even know what happens. So first stage, you want to be around here, not you just kill things. One thing I always wondered about was the hitboxes for the Infernal Guardians. So ideally, you just want to kill them as fast as you can. Kinlurker, if you could kill the other ones fast enough, that's good. Then we got one of these thingies, a solo enemy. You can block it, cool, kill the thingy. Rebuff. I think what I die to often is when he just does a random hit and the hitbox is stupid. Anyway, second round. Boss spawns around here. Priority. It's a Kinlurker. God dang. Fire just is over here. Not a good thing. Hold any expensive cost abilities for a little bit later. Should be able to get that. Once everything goes down, drop dots, get ready to kill everything. It's kinda awkward because the boss spawned at a weird... I hate it when it spawns over here. Look at the hitbox. And watch my health every time he slams it. Okay, that went really smoothly actually. So round 3, not a big deal. I've died to it a couple of times because hitbox. Generally you want to kill the one in the middle first because that's the damage dealers. These, the ones on the side were healers. And then you want to slam these so you can use your ultimate here. I'm pretty sure there are better ways to do this. You want to kill this one, this totem statue as fast as possible. I couldn't interrupt for some reason. I was mashing the button.
Let's hope that this time it's more of a contest.
Hit registration. I love this game.
Challenger approaches. Release the defenders.
Stupid when they do that too. Is usually a priority if you can't kill anything quick enough. Watch my health as this thing hits me. I swear it has a weird hitbox. Destroyer. What is that? Okay, stage 4. We had one stupid death in here. This one's a tricky one, actually. I would consider it one of the toughest rounds in stage. Because you have all of this, everything could potentially burst you and just kill you immediately if you don't kill it quick enough. So right here, you want to lure it down to the bottom because the worst thing you could get is the totem after you kill these two to spawn, or not the totem, I don't know what they call it, the statue. I usually try to take it here, even though, I mean, it lowers my score, but I think taking a stone is safer. When you hear the standard, you move out of that. Otherwise, when she flame whips you, you're just gonna die. Like that. No, I don't even know. That does so much damage. I think I get killed by the flame trails more often than pretty much anything. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. I don't really understand the method of killing it. But pretty much I would consider this the hardest round.
Now we'll see some real action.
Where's the feels? This one. So we pull it down here. Last thing we want is this statue or stone to get the invulnerable one. Horse is over here again. I might die again. I'm just gonna pull it to stay safe. I'm not even in the standard. If she flame whips me, it's bad. I kind of thought I was gonna die there. So I have to play it a little bit safer. So if we're up to the boss round now, what you want to do is just dot all the crystals. And then if you can kill it quick enough, the first Kingold won't spawn. You get a second. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough to burst it down from 100 to 0 in one go. Alright, so the way this mechanic works is once you break 2 of the stones, there will be a portal that summons for 1 ad. And once that happens, you want to kill that highest priority. Otherwise, you'll just get hit by his burst thing and just die. Really important. Ultimately, if you can kill the boss in one go, that's ideal, but unfortunately I am not good enough to do that. And then that is round 8. We died a couple of times to dumb things, and it makes me sad. Let's check our weapon. Okay. So we're coming up to the final stage, the Theater of Despair. I would consider this one of the I would say this is the toughest one. So first spawn, see that little platform right there? You drop your dot over here and here. That's where the first spawns are. It should walk into it. Just hate how they roll. And the ghosts, I feel like the ghosts are not random. They are actually homing. They will follow you. There's no way those ghosts are random. They like spawn at very convenient locations. So hold your ult round 1 unless you need it. Crematorial guards are always top priority. Kingold, high priority. Healer, not as high priority. I'll take that. Always try to go for the gold ghost if you can. You could use your ulti here on stage 2. I could die to this very easily. Ultimately, Ogrims are second priority. The round's about to end, so no need to burst. Hold it for the next round if possible.
Maelstrom, the challenger approaches. Release the defenders. That does it. This is all but over.
There was 2 seconds left on it. You either use it or lose it at this point. Kinda scary, actually. I don't even know. I died to engulfing flames a lot.
And now another attempt.
It was because it got the gold ghost, and then it's just I don't understand the damage scaling, but it died, so I died. You know, that was actually the first time I've died to that exact enemy in a while. I do not want anything to get these ghosts. That ghost that spawned right there, very convenient. Oh, what just happened? I lagged there. I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
It looks like, yes, the challenger is trying again.
That was completely off. Okay, well, we killed it this time, so fucking dead. This is usually the stage where I get tilted real quick. Oh my god. In terms of time and score, I've already given up. We're not making like 530 or 520 on this run. I think that's the highest we can actually get right now with my current score and my mistakes. It's like a 520,000. Oh god, that is a huge range. What the hell? Nope. So there's an Ogrim behind me. I don't know why I always go for that one first. I think it's just habit. But Ogrim should be top priority. This one. Alright, so next stage we'll start with a Crematorial Guard and a healer, I believe, and then we're going to be fighting the Ash Titan, which is actually a pain in the ass to fight. I die so many times to it. So, conveniently, the ghosts are all in the center, right? Yeah, weird, isn't it? So, ideally, you want to stay as close to him as possible, hug. If you don't, he's gonna burst and you just die like that. I think I got knocked into a ghost. Oh no, I just got wing bursted. If he stuns you, you're essentially dead. That's what happened. Yep, rip my score. The highest I can get now is like 518,000.
So far, so good. But the worst is yet to come.
Ghosts are very conveniently placed. So when he does that, you roll backwards. Can't interrupt. Fuck. I thought I was gonna die there, actually. This run is going really horribly, actually. This one stage just destroyed everything. Why are you not dead? So what I'd like to do here is switch my caltrops because we're only fighting one enemy. So you want to get it to 70 as fast as possible. And what happens when you do that is you bring up the portal. I am an idiot. Don't mind me. I might die again. Okay. Why are there crystals there? I just like to block it just to be safe. Time to end it. Alright, roll back. Dot on him at all times. Roll out, and you should be good. Congratulations on your clear. Let's see what kind of garbage I get now. Dang, I got a 525. That was actually kind of unexpected. I thought I was going to get like, I don't know, 515. Oh, goody. Maelstrom sword and shield. What could you be? Oh, Nirnhoned. I got one already. I love this game. 10 out of 10. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live run. I hope you learned something. If you didn't, well, sorry. Ideally, I think the most important thing for doing better in Maelstrom is probably just knowing the spawns. Ideally, there are other better sets to use, but you can do it with anything. What I currently used on my set was to do, or the Veladreth, Night Mother, and Vicious Ophidian. Night Mother is craftable. The bow, you don't really need the Maelstrom bow. It just does more than anything else. But my very first clear, I had obviously you don't have any Maelstrom weapons. Just use any set if you want. You could use Twiceborn Star, Hunding's Rage. I used to use Red Mountain. I do believe Red Mountain in some stages is a little bit better, but overall, it's really up to you. Vicious Ophidian is very important. Veladreth is kind of pretty good as well. And then as for your third set, you can use pretty much anything else. But ultimately, I value spawn location and knowledge a little bit more than your actual gameplay. Obviously, this was not a perfect run, but if you learned anything, I hope you did. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.